There are different frames and lenses of remembrance, of remembering. When you have a thought that is a thought of like a past life or a different timeline or an existence beyond your own, there's different lenses of observation from that point of view. You're able to determine whether or not it was you physically being a witness to it, you physically being a bystander to it, or you physically going through it. And so it's like, with the thoughts of remembrance come through, there are different frames and lenses that the thoughts are filtered through. You remember in the context that it was laid down. So for example, the lens of the viewer, like you're watching the movie screen and you're in the audience when the movie plays. And then there's like a lens of the director, being on set, the looker watching as it plays out in front of you. The remembrance of that would be different watching it back on the movie screen. And then the lens of the actor, being the one that is playing out the action. The remembrance of that, watching it back, would be a lot different. So like another example of that is being in the audience at a wedding, being the person performing the ceremony, and being the people actually being married. The same event is shared by many, but is experienced on a very broad level with everyone included. Remembrance happens the same way. Our thought remembrance comes through the same way. You will remember in the context of, am I remembering watching? Am I remembering like real time? Or did I actually do this? You'll feel the embodiment of it when you actually do it. When you remember actually doing things, you feel the full embodiment of doing it, the actual action of it. So you'll feel as if you had experienced it. And that remembrance resonates so much deeper. But that's just a little bit of how, there's more lenses than that too, but that's just a description of a few.